What's going on, everybody? This is Mike from Mike Sports Trade, and we do have some fun packs to open here. Nothing to blow your mind, but some base Leaf football packs, and we have 2 autos in the box. I already opened it, but we have 2 autos in the box. I haven't seen them yet. Yeah, I guess you got to take my word because it's open. But there you go. So 2 autographs per box, and then inside these packs, you could get something kind of cool, but there's nothing. They're not necessarily blow your mind cards. But let's just get right into it. So let's see. There we go. And so there it is. That was a good start. Okay, good. So we got a Laviska Shenault, Jake Fromm. We got a gold Van Jefferson. Can you see that? Good. And then a Nate Stanley and a Tua. There we go. That's pretty cool. Okay. So then we start second pack. 5 cards per pack, I guess. But let's jump in. Okay, good. So Raekwon Davis, Aaron Rodgers. That's cool. Courtney Davis, Ronnie Lott. That's a cool card. Definitely a throwback there. Cool. All right. So there you go. We're just gonna move these over really fast. Nice. Okay, good. So I think for those of you who haven't seen these open before or don't know much about these, if you haven't been watching football, the guys you would be looking for are guys like Joe Burrow, Tua Tagovailoa, Henry Ruggs, Justin Herbert, Jordan Love, the big name quarterbacks. When you're talking about football cards, you generally want the quarterbacks, you want the receivers, the running backs, but quarterbacks are really king in this area. So, but here you go. So you got Jake Fromm, who fell a lot in the draft, so his cards might go up. He's someone I would think about investing in, not very heavily, but if it's cheap, why not? Colin Johnson, Cole McDonald, I might have said that already. Emmitt Smith, it's a cool one. I'm a Cowboys fan, so I like those. And a Jerry Jeudy. Jerry Jeudy. There we go. So there's that. Get on to the next one. Now we have a Devin Duvernay. There we go. That's the guy right there. Just talking about him. Joe Burrow. Look at that. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's nothing. It's pretty much a base card. It's a Touchdown Kings. It's not going to go. It's not numbered. It's not anything like that, but it's just a cool. That's the guy you're looking for. Justin Jefferson. So that's another good one. Played with Burrow. And then you have J.K. Dobbins and Laviska Shenault Jr. Let's go from the left side. Okay. So now we have T. Higgins. We have Joe Reed, DeAndre Swift Gold. You have a Jacob Eason and a Cam Akers. Pretty cool. See, then you have a Calebon Chasen, I'm saying that right. Good, Michael Pittman Jr. There you go. That's a really nice card. Something I would be looking for, being a Cowboys fan. Gold CeeDee Lamb All-American card. That's just a cool card. I think they were much higher in value before the draft, but once the draft hit, a lot of these cards just kind of dipped. So if these are kind of more of a holder card. Hold it 20, 30 years pretty much, and if it that could change, but at the moment that's really what you're looking for at this. Then you have a Derek Brown and a DeAndre Swift. Now we get to the next one. Sorry, I'll open it on camera. So now we have a Terrell Lewis. We have another CeeDee Lamb. That's cool. Touchdown Kings. Then we have a Bryan Edwards, Justin Jefferson, and Laviska Shenault Jr. blast right through these. Let's get to the next one. So you have, that's a cool one, John Elway, flashback. You have a Jacob Eason, Zach Moss. Now that one is interesting. Wow, he's 5'10", didn't know that. But anyway, he is someone I think could become a bit of a sleeper, and someone I kind of kept my eye on. I haven't started collecting him yet, but I'm definitely interested in doing that once everything kind of releases and they have their rookie cards. I think this will be something you should grab. Then you have Courtney Davis, Van Jefferson. From the left again. And we're getting on to the next one. So now you have Antonio Gandy Golden. Have a J.K. Dobbins All-American. You have a J.J. Taylor, a Colin Johnson Touchdown Kings, and a DeAndre Swift. That's cool. All right, from the right side this time. Moving right along. Already almost halfway done. So now we have a Jacob Eason, KJ Hamler. There you go, a gold Touchdown Kings Laviska Shenault Jr. That is just a cool card. The card art is nice. Doesn't have the feel of, you know, something like a Prism, or an Optic, but it's definitely a cool card. And then the Colin Johnson Gabriel Davis. So next, go on to, we have, ooh, that looks like another gold one there. Donovan Peoples-Jones. We have Jalen Reagor, a Jerry Jeudy All-American Gold. There you go, right there. That is a really cool one, along with that CeeDee Lamb. Both of those guys, I think, have a really good opportunity to really kill it in the NFL, so someone to look out to as well. Then we have Jonathan Taylor and Austin Mack. The next one, bumping the camera, trying to open this pack. Okay, there we go. So then we have Paul Hornung, sorry. And then we have T. Higgins Touchdown Kings. We have a Jacob Eason Touchdown Kings, who's another guy that really has a good chance of having not much of a career, but someone to, if the price is low enough, you should absolutely grab. Then you have Jalen Hurts. That one hurt to see him go to the Eagles. I think he could have been much more productive somewhere else, but you know, it's still very cool. And then we have an Isaiah Simmons. Okay, moving right along. So then we have an Eno Benjamin, a James Proche, Joshua Kelly. That's cool, UCLA. I'm a big UCLA homer. That's really cool to see. And then you have a CeeDee Lamb, another CeeDee Lamb All-American, the white, in comparison to the gold. And then we have a Bryan Edwards. So now we're to the right. Wow, well, I just dropped those on the floor, so there you go there. Okay, well, I think I'm just going to separate these out. They aren't very valuable anymore. Okay, so we got a Jordan Love, All-American, Kendrick Rogers, Jalen Hurts. Wow, there was a Burrow in the one I dropped. Like, that is, that's probably the worst case scenario. And a Cam Akers, gold. And just on another note, this is another guy I would collect, Jordan Love. His price will stay high for probably another year and a half, but I would watch it because at some point people are going to forget about him. He's going to sit behind Rodgers, and if the Packers operate the same way they did with Rodgers, he's going to start falling off everybody's radar. And he's someone you should start grabbing. I grabbed him while he was cheap, and he's gone way, way, way up since going to the Packers. So I've stopped collecting and buying what was there. But when the price goes back down, I'm going to start grabbing him again. So that's just one tip of someone you should grab. Not that card, because that's not going to be particularly valuable. But Justin Jefferson, Touchdown Kings, a Lynn Bowden Jr., a Khalil Tate. That is cool. And then a Zach Moss and J.J. Taylor. Okay. Now, these packs are not... These cards are not strong enough to withhold. You can't really bend the packs. It's quite hard to open them. But here we go. So Steven Montez. We have another Joe Burrow, All-American. That's a good one right there. Never have enough of him. You know, he could really fall off. His cards have gone down a little bit since the draft, but he's someone who could do it. I think if there's anybody who could turn the Bengals around, I think he's one of the guys that could. Patrick Taylor Jr., gold. We have another Joshua Kelly and a Khalil Tate. Nice. Now starting off with the CD Lamb. That's another guy I like seeing him come out of these packs as much as possible. Jordan Love, just talked about him. Wow. Holy crap. That's a Brett Favre gold flashback. Did not expect that at all. Wow. 1991 Brett Favre flashback card. That's pretty cool. I don't know how much that's going to be worth, but just a cool card. And then we have a second Brett Favre flashback card that is not colored, but gold on the back, but there's no color on the front. It's very interesting. But I wonder if the gold, they look exactly the same on the back, but one, and it's the same number card, but one has no color. I wonder if that's an error card by chance. That might be worth something. Something to check into. Oh, there we go. That sucks. Sometimes that happens. Okay. Don't want to draw the cards. Okay. And there we go. So we got a Justin Herbert, All-American. That's a cool one. A Henry Ruggs. He's another guy, depending on how Derek Carr plays, could be a big boy. And Derek Brown, speaking of big boys, that is a big boy right there. I think he's going to really kill it. As long as he can keep his conditioning up, which is a thing that I think these guys, when they run into issues, is because they aren't well conditioned. That's really the only issue. I mean, you want that size at D tackle and at the end position, you want that. So if he can keep his conditioning in and stay in the game, I think he's just like he's gonna be scary. Then we have Jerry Rice, another cool flashback card. It might not be an error. The other one might not be an error then. That one's also, it might just be the regular version. Still cool. And then we have a Trayvon Diggs, who's another guy, Cowboys player, that I like to see. And I got the last two packs, and then we'll go to the autos. So we got A.J. Dillon. We got a Deion Sanders flashback. Now that is cool. That's also another cool one. And a gold DeAndre Swift. Now that is another one that I think this kid has the potential. A lot of these guys, I think, if you really just want to break it down to simplicity, buy all of them. This sounds crazy, but buy a good amount of them. And if you hit, usually you're going to hit, if you get the right draft class, you'll hit a few. And you'll make a little bit of money if that's what you're doing. You're investing. I personally collect and invest into specific cards that I want to make some money on. I do it on both ways, but I like to collect as well. It's something I'd probably hold on to for right now. Justin Herbert and J.K. Dobbins. And then we have something. Oh, okay, good. So then we have an Albert Aquabunum. I don't know how to say his last name at all, but there you go. And then we have Chase Claypool. He's a guy, again, totally should invest in. I have already grabbed quite a few of his cards. If there's any left on the market, you should go grab them, because this guy, I think, is going to kill it. And I think he was a little bit underrated. He was talked about a little bit, but then kind of just fell off. And I think he's really someone that should be grabbed. Then you have Emmitt Smith. And by the way, I did talk about how quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, etc. I've talked about this in the past, that those are the guys you want, and quarterbacks specifically. But tight ends, you'll find when you can find one for really cheap and they do break out, you will make some sort of profit. So they are worth grabbing in the end. Emmitt Smith, there you go. Cowboys fan flashback card. These are just cool cards. There's no number on it or anything like that, but just a cool card. And then you have Jerry Jeudy and DeAndre Swift again. Found him a lot in this box. So now we have our 2 autographs. Let's see if I can see it. I'm gonna try to see if I can open the package, because they're both in one package. See if I can do that without looking. Looks like that's working. Okay. Let's see what I have. So this is the first auto. Is going to be a DJ Dallas. There you go. DJ Dallas. Very cool card. Leaf card, autograph. That's on sticker. That's not on the card. So if you hear that term, you can, I don't know if you can see it, but you can kind of see an outline there on the card. It indicates it's on the sticker. So somebody stickered that on there rather than it actually being physically on the card. Either way, still a very cool card. But just so you're aware, when you see people on eBay, they'll say on sticker or on card. They're indicating that to you, because the on card will always be more valuable. Then you have the final one, which is going to be a Davin Hamilton. So you got a Davin Hamilton. That is a silver leaf autograph. These are going to come right out of the cases and go right into sleeves. Don't worry. But there you go. So out of Ohio State, a Davin Hamilton. That's right, Ohio State. I believe so. It looks like. I mean, that's definitely in their jerseys. But there you go. Davin Hamilton, final autograph. I appreciate you coming and watching me break. I will be doing a few of these. I also break boxes where people can pay money for teams on Instagram. I'm going to be starting that up. This is just the beginning of June in 2020, so I should have that within the next few days, in case you watch this a few days after I post it. But I should have that going up. Again, my name is Mike Sports Trade, same name on Instagram, same name on Twitter, same name on Facebook. You can find us, check us out. I'll be posting more videos of me opening boxes, talking, giving you tips, talking about collecting versus investing. Whatever you'd like to hear, I'd like to make some videos and talk about it, since I have a loud voice. All right, talk to you later.